Chișinău! Woo! Bună ziua, Moldova! Welcome to Startup Moldova Summit 2026. How are you feeling over here on my right? Come on, give me a cheer. Good. And how about you on my left? Are you feeling excited for our day on my left? Woo! All right. Good morning. My name is Ben Munday and I am your host for today. It's my pleasure to take you through our whole afternoon, morning, day, afternoon, all of the festivities right here on the main stage in this incredible arena, Chișinău Arena. There I am. Good. Am I over here? Yes, I am. Good. Hopefully you can see me and you can hear me. What a beautiful space. Last year, who was here last year? Let's just see a quick raise of hands. Raise your hands if you were here with us last year. There was a few, okay. Last year we said we wanted to take on the arena, and we are here. What an incredible feat. How good is it? Whose first time is it with Startup Moldova Summit? Good, excellent. Well, you are in for a wonderful treat. As I said, coming back here from last year, I've been reminded about how beautiful this country is, how nice the people are, and of course, your delicious food, and also just the passion and the energy around our topics today. And yes, today, it is the Vendetta Serie, the pinnacle of the whole Startup Moldova week that started on Monday, that went through yesterday with our side events, today the summit, and of course we'll continue on until tomorrow. So a full week. Our theme for today, Born in Moldova, Built for the World. There is no better time to be right here. Moldova is already on the map, but the influences go further, they go deeper, and the skills and the talent that you provide are stronger. It's also becoming a country that continually becomes more attractive for those bringing their businesses here, keeping their businesses here, and also, again, influencing the rest of the world. So I'm delighted to be part of it today because it's a really exciting time. Of course, supported positively by your government and its policies, businesses and companies, but also the cutting edge of the sword. You, the entrepreneurial mindset, the founders, the startups, the investor scene, and of course this scaling ecosystem. There is no better time to be in Moldova. All right, so today, our summit is just a snapshot of all the hard work, the tireless effort that's been going on throughout the year. And so, born in Moldova, built for the world, and as you might hear today, maybe even further. We have a packed agenda. We have panel discussions. We have keynotes. We have moderated firesides. It's my job to keep us on time, keep the energy up, and of course introduce our wonderful speakers that we've brought from not only here in the country, but from across the world for your listening and pleasure. This is the main stage. I hope you've had an opportunity to have a look around this morning. It's so good to come in. By the way, this place looks like a spaceship from outside. Yesterday I saw it and my jaw just dropped. But inside, there's so much going on. We've got 3 different kind of workshop spaces. We've got our networking pieces around the corner. We've got an immersive corner. We've got lots of things. So many of our speakers, our experts that will be on stage, will also be holding workshops or AMAs. So with that, the Brella app. Make sure that you've got the Brella app so you can know who is here and when things are going on. And I also, of course, we have our Startup World Cup. I see a gentleman in our front row that will be very much involved with this. We have the regional finals today, Moldova. From here, they go on outside to Silicon Valley. Make sure you have the Brella app. Don't miss a thing. And keep making your connections, because we are delighted that you are here to continue the conversation and to develop the collaborations, the connections that move the needle and move these topics and conversations on further. A little bit of housekeeping. Please take your phone out and take pictures. SMS26 is our hashtag SMS26. Please use it. But please also take your phone off silent and make sure there's no interruptions. Also, as much as you can, come down the front. Give as much energy for our speakers as possible. And if you need anything, my name is Ben Munday. I'm going to be just here. And we have a wonderful crew of volunteers who are all here wearing the Startup Moldova Summit t-shirt. If you need anything, ask them. They're here to help to make your day as wonderful as possible. We're going to start with our opening remarks. And we have the mastermind behind today's event. She's not only the CEO of Startup Moldova, she wears many hats, but she's also a sports fanatic. From cross-continent swimming to squash and paddle, she's also put together community events to make sure that people stay connected, being and playing sports. So for her intro, I went to somebody, a deeply respected peer, to share an insight. He said, all of the discipline and energy that this woman receives from her sports is projected in how she tackles challenges in growth, not only in her team, but also for the wider ecosystem at large. Thank you, Ioanela Titeres. So please, I, like many of us, will put our hand in the fire for her. Please welcome our force of nature, our CEO, Olga Melniciuc.
Good morning. Woo, good morning. My name is Olga, and I represent Startup Moldova, a company, an organization actually, which was created with a simple mission: to empower Moldovan startups to change the world. And we are doing so, and the ecosystem is growing. So as of today, we have 300 startups in Moldova, 300 innovative technological companies. And this is a 20% growth year over year. More than that, you would say probably it's not that much, but if we compare the density or the number of startups per 1 million population, you'll see actually that Moldova is leading in the region. We are #1 before Romania, Bulgaria, Ukraine, and even Poland. So yes. So what does it say about us as a country? It says that we're more tech savvy, we are agile, and we have the capacity to build companies that can scale globally. Well, what happened last year? Last year, startups from Moldova reached a revenue of $60 million altogether. They created over 1,500 jobs, and an average size of the company stays the same, 9 employees. More than that, the companies or the verticals that are more represented are health tech, fintech, financial, and edtech, education. And those verticals are staying with us for some time already. So we still have the concentration in the same vertical. But we have more companies that appear in food tech or agri-tech, and then logistic tech, sales tech, and of course, AI integration all over the startups. If we speak about gender, you'll see that there are, out of all startups, 30% of the startups are co-created by women, so women are co-founders. However, only 10% of startups are created only by women. So I think this is what we still need to work on. Let's speak about money. $17 million were attracted by startups only last year. And this is doubled from the size of the previous year. So previous year, 8 million, this year, 17 million. It was raised by 34 companies from venture capital funds from the region and from US, also from angel investors from Moldova and outside, and also diaspora, but also from programs and different grant instruments. Out of those 34 investments, 15 were follow-on investment, which means the investors have confidence in these companies and they want to continue help company grow. Well, again, only 20% of those investments were directed towards the companies that are managed, that are co-founded by women. This is another thing we should work more. Two notable exits, they were announced last year. One of them was announced last year at the summit. It was Parkopedia, which was sold to EasyPark Group, a Swedish company. And the other one is Planable, happened last autumn, which was sold to an Ukrainian company with headquarters in UK as e-ranking. So what does it mean for us? It means that we have founders now who will have some money to reinvest back into the startups. So why I'm telling you all this? I think these numbers and these results show that we are ambitious enough, and while we are born in Moldova, we can grow the companies for the world. And let me tell you a bit about the event. The event is exactly what you see. That is the topic. And today we're going to have various things. I know Ben already mentioned. I'll just go very fast what to expect today. Main stage, this is the one you see. There are going to be 3 workshop areas. One is on your back, the other one is this back, and the other one is there. 3 workshop areas. So main stages is dedicated to companies that scaled and from which we can learn how to scale abroad. And by the way, for the first time at the Startup Moldova stage, we have 2 unicorn companies that will be present today. So 3 workshop areas with experts that will share their knowledge, and they're going to be very practical panels and discussions. Besides that, Startup World Cup, the most awaited competition of pitching for Moldova, will happen today. Yesterday, we had 20 companies that pitched. Jury selected only 10. 10, the best, will be here today, will pitch for you. And you'll see how investors ask them questions so that only one will be selected to go to San Francisco and win $1 million. The other thing that will happen is immersive experience. You'll have a food court, VIP area, many things. But the thing that I like the most here is, of course, the Startup Alley. 42 companies will be exposed today, our startups, early stage, post-MVP stage, you'll see them all. They're going to be exposed in two phases, 20 before and then the other batch later after the break. What I want to tell you is go there, talk to them, meet them, ask their challenges, get inspired from them, ask what they are building, ask them how can you help them, or maybe how can they help you. I want you all and us all today to get inspired from that. And many other things as well. So, this is the event that will not have been possible without the support of the partners. Partners that support Moldova many years, and especially the startup ecosystem. I would like to mention some of them that are very dear to our heart. Is European Union, via the project called EU for Innovation East, implemented by Expertise France and co-funded by France. They are with us for many years. This is the second event they are supporting. Besides that, they are doing many things for the ecosystem, building accelerators, investing in building the angel investor community. So very bit and we'll see so great results next year. The other partners, the strategic partners, are 2 organizations that are with us for a long time as well. Ukraine, Moldova American Enterprise Fund, and Innovate Moldova project, who is supported by Sweden and UK government. You'll see also a lot of corporate partners that are with us. Some of them are for the first time. Others support us many, many years already. We will have time to name them all, but I want to say that I really want that this community of partners grows with us and stay with us for the years to come. And of course, you've heard about us in media. We have a lot of media partners, but it's also a group of people, a group of organizations that I would like to name. All the numbers that you've seen today are not made only by Startup Moldova. This is the result of the enablers, how we call them. This is the result of the organizations that work tirelessly to support the ecosystem. Accelerators, hackathons, pre-accelerator programs, technovation, everything that we can do to bring innovation into the mind of people, to start doing startups, to risk, and to build global companies. These are our ecosystem partners. And of course, that was a very hard event to organize. I must be very honest with you. And it wasn't me, it was my team. And I would like to ask them to join me on the stage very fast, and just for you to see the faces of these people who, for the last several weekends, did not have weekends. They were, come. You see, they don't even have the energy. Come closer. Yes. So it's a big team, right? You've seen yesterday just a part of us. We are more than that. Так, чтобы... Yes, thank you. So we would like to tell you, welcome to Startup Moldova Summit. And let's begin. Woohoo!